What's going on YouTube? We have Lamar versus JJ McCarthy. Here we go.
Four-man rush.
Oh, I have the Vikings winning this.
It's likely with the catch, short. Second down at 10 at the 14. It's Aaron Jones. And Jones nudging his way out near the 19-yard line. Travis. McCarthy with pressure in his face finds Justin Jefferson and a first down. Boy, J.J. McCarthy standing in with the Kyle Hamilton rush.
And hopefully he's going to come from Draymond Jones this afternoon.
McCarthy steps away from pressure, finds Jones on the sideline and out of bounds. He's lined up inside now. He'll rush inside. He'll rush on the edge. McCarthy on third down, floating it up for Naylor, and he drops a dime. Naylor with a move and a stiff arm, still on his feet. Another stiff arm and down inside the 5. Alohi Gilman saves a touchdown, but it's Jones to the left, and Jones to the end zone. Vikings on top early in Minnesota.
It's amazing how you can impact people. Watch Alohi Gilman right here. It's going to be run down. We get a great block by Christian Darrisaw. Look at that gaping hole. But it was because just the release by those two tight ends. Alohi Gilman thinking.
With Zay Flowers in motion, finding Mark Andrews is Lamar Jackson. And that's a pretty good ticket to get a first down out to the 44 where Harrison Smith and Jay Ward combine on the stop. Patrick Ricard, the fullback, lining up in front of Henry. Off play action over the middle. Good catch. Sliding down. That ball tried to sneak out the back door on Zay Flowers. But so tough in this noise. Jackson slings it over the middle. Deflected and incomplete. It's gone off the hands of two tight ends on the last two plays. This size.
In your fucking hands, man. Hey, man, don't pull no shit like that in the playoffs like Mark Andrews. If y'all make it there. Holy shit.
Isaiah Likely in his first stint in the NFL. This from 44. And Luke sneaks it in. Vikings are 2 for 2 on third down, but this is 3rd and 12. They set it up for Jefferson with blockers in front. He'll throw it back the other way to McCarthy. And McCarthy will run. Breaks one tackle. Breaks a second. And short of the first down by 2 yards.
Oh, my God.
Third down and long. To the sideline for Andrews and out of bounds at the 19. Metellus with the tackle, but Andrews couldn't turn it upfield. Face paint on 3rd and 5. McCarthy, a little pump, a throw over the middle, and he zips it in to Jalen Naylor, and that's a first down. To the 33.
And when you talk about a young quarterback like J.J. McCarthy, if he could have that consistency at the center position, it would help.
Here's Jefferson looking for a block. And cannot get away from the rookie Malachi Starks. 49-yard try for Reichard. And the kick right down the middle for Will Reichard. Now they're showing pressure. Doesn't always mean that pressure's coming, but it is this time. Jackson's pass deflected by Van Ginkel at the line, and it's incomplete. All right, Carissa, thanks so much. On second down. Good pickup by Jones on the pressure. That gave McCarthy time to find Jefferson. All 3 McCarthy incompletions now are Baltimore passes defended in the stat column. McCarthy finds Adam Thielen, and Thielen out there on the field. 3rd and 6. Steps away. McCarthy floating it for Jefferson downfield, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. His first career interception. And Starks looking for some running room. Tracked down from behind by Jordan Addison.
Just because
Wait, didn't he have an interception last week?
you've broken contain and are scrambling up in the pocket doesn't automatically mean you can go down the field on an explosive play. Make that decision, pull it down, and get some positive yards.
And they ruled him touched down by contact after the pick, which is why the Ravens are back on this end of the field as Lamar Jackson scrambles for a first down to the 33-yard line. Henry on 2nd and 10. Little stiff arm, gets past Harrison Smith, And the king of the stiff arm delivers another for a first down for Baltimore. First down and more. Keaton Mitchell into the secondary and down inside the 20. Jackson to Zay Flowers, and Flowers upfield and yanked down as he gets to the 11 by Isaiah Rodgers. Third down and 3. Henry into the arms of Eric Wilson. And it'll bring up fourth down. And that will sneak through. On third down, Draymond Jones with pressure. McCarthy gets away and throws this away. Short over the middle to Justice Hill, and Hill with a first down and a timeout used. 30. First down at 10. Pressure coming. Jackson gets rid of it to the sideline. It's likely did not get out of bounds, and then the ball came out at the end of the play. On your own.
It's not about yardage right now. It's about the time.
Here's Jackson. Floats it over the middle, back to get it to Zay Flowers, and he turns upfield. Flowers ducks out of bounds at the 25, and the Ravens now well within scoring range after the 27-yard pitch and catch. And we've got a 1-point game in Minneapolis with 2 seconds to play in the first half.
You hear the conversation that Allison had with Coach O'Connell. It is in the details, and that was lacking in the first half.
On 2nd and 5 off the play fake, McCarthy will check it short. The catch made by Addison, who spins off contact and is close to the first down. Nate Wiggins didn't. On 3rd and 1, McCarthy looking deep. Down the middle, Jefferson and Humphrey get tangled up, and it's an interception by Marlon Humphrey. Humphrey trying to find some room to run, and Humphrey out of bounds near the 30-yard line.
And it's just not there. You see the little stumble right here by Justin Jefferson. Just kind of gets caught up. But I agree with the play call. It's not executed well, especially on the outside by Justin Jefferson.
What a sidearm zip to Zay Flowers. Flowers slamming on the brakes and out of bounds near the 26. Isaiah Rodgers. From the eye, first down and 10. Jackson off his spot to the outside. Positive yardage and much more. Inside the 10 and down to the 5 goes Charlie Kohler. He's 2 for 7 on third down today. Jackson. Nobody open. All the way back to the 20. He'll throw this out of the back of the end zone. Vikings defense stiffening. And the Ravens take the lead. 12. Price from the goal line. Miles Price across the 20-yard line, and good coverage by the Ravens. The ball's out. The ball popping out at the 23-yard line.
Of the football game, and it's special teams. Miles Price is coming off an outstanding game last week against Detroit. And there's the fumble right there. Was his knee down before that ball came out?
See if we can see it here.
Nope. It's up. So a 61-yard kickoff return, a 99-yard touchdown return called back. Baltimore has struggled a little bit with their coverage.
They had great coverage on that kickoff, and it ends up getting them a football. Now Jackson off play action. Lamar going to run with it. And the 2-time MVP down. Jackson looks for Bateman. He plucks it, turns upfield. Bateman lunging for the goal line. He's down at the 1.
Let him run in after the catch.
And Justice Hill to the goal line, trying to burrow in for the touchdown. No signal yet. There it is. Touchdown, Baltimore. Vikings are fortunate to have the football. Now what can they do with it? Here's Mason. And Jordan Mason, good run on first down to the 46-yard line. McCarthy Out of the backfield, it's Mason on the edge, and a good open field tackle by Marlon Humphrey. Leaves him 2 yards short of the first down. 4th and 2 for Minnesota. McCarthy looking, trying to fit it into Jordan Addison. There is a flag down. Nate Wiggins on the coverage. The flag is on the opposite side of the field. Jackson, sidearm incomplete. Pretty good sudden change defense here, Daryl. From this would be an NFL long. Good snap and hold, and the kick is wide to the left. No good. Of Tyler Luke. It didn't miss by much, but close doesn't count in field goals. This is not horseshoes. 19-10, but the second half has not gone well for the Vikings so far. McCarthy on first down. He'll check it to Jones on the sideline into Ravens territory, and Jones down at the 42. Well, it certainly feels like it needs to be time for Minnesota if they're going to march back in this one. Jefferson, the motion man, and the pitch to Jones. Jones got some blocking, and Jones with a good run. Back-to-back good plays to start this offensive possession.
They know they can do this. They know they can flip the switch and start playing well again.
Here's Jefferson on the sideline, chased out by Nate Wiggins. McCarthy with time. Looking for the end zone. Looking for Jefferson again. The pass is incomplete. Awuzie with the coverage. 43-yard try for Will Reichard, and the kick is good. He's perfect from 50 yards and in. Henry behind the block of Ricard into the secondary and a first down.
As opposed to, kind of getting there in a hurry.
Jackson, tough window to fit that into, and he finds DeAndre Hopkins. It's Henry. With room, another slip. He does have the first down, but Jackson, quarterback sweep, got a block, going airborne and down to the 2. Jackson on the roll, back of the end zone, and it is caught. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
You didn't have your 3 tight ends spread out to the right like they do here, but it looks like quarterback sweep again. And then they
pressure coming. Jackson finds the open man. Rashad Bateman for 2 for the touchdown. And then 2 more on top of that. It's a lot. He averages on the year 327 per game.
That's insane.
On first down, it's Mason. And Mason showing a little power, trucking Nate Wiggins on his way to the 41. The defense has as well. McCarthy under pressure from that defense. There was nobody open downfield, and down he goes. First sack of the day, and it's Travis Jones who gets... McCarthy looking wide of Jefferson at the 2. Wiggins on the coverage. It's a turnover on downs. And incomplete. First and 15 now at the 30. And McCarthy will zip it in. A juggling grab made by Jordan Addison into Ravens territory and down inside the 45. All right, Mike, thanks so much. McCarthy under pressure. Somehow he gets away. And McCarthy will throw on the run. And a juggling catch is made inside the 10 by Jalen Naylor. McCarthy to the back of the end zone. It's Naylor reaching out. He got his feet in. It's a touchdown.
It's not bad coverage by Nate Wiggins. This is just excellent by J.J. McCarthy and Jalen Naylor. They have really developed some really good chemistry. Look at the drag there. That's really well done. Good location with the throw by J.J. McCarthy. gives his receiver an opportunity to make a play on the ball. That's where he went last week.
And McCarthy looking for Jefferson. It's incomplete. Awuzie out there in coverage, and Jefferson.
And you're trying to run a rub. Watch these two defenders switch it. I'm going to stay inside. You're going to go outside. So don't go with your man back to the inside. You wait outside because somebody's going to return into that space. Good defense by the Ravens. We've been saying that a lot.
If they don't, Vikings will have a chance. Jackson batted at the line, and Jackson spikes it down. Andrew Van Ginkel with the deflection. That's big for Minnesota because the clock stops with 1:55 to go.
But that is huge.
To stretch the lead. McCarthy from the end zone. Gonna run. McCarthy with some room. Across the 30 and down to the 34. 3rd and 11. Pressure coming. McCarthy will tuck and run again. Trying to get to the outside, and it's Martin who trips him up at the 40. Ravens rush just 3. McCarthy. Clock continuing to wind. McCarthy directed traffic. All kinds of time running off. He throws incomplete, and the Ravens will take a snap. They'll take.
But everybody on that play design had turned and went downfield to try and get